everyone, Debbie here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to make some bookmarks, tags, whatever it is that I need for the month of March. So I have my happy planner, I have my bullet journal, and I have a few other things on the go. And I use multiple bookmarks, tags, what have you. And I usually do a theme. So like in February, I did a Valentine's theme, like just a romantic theme for everything. But March is a little bit different. So in March, we have International Women's Day on the 8th. And the first day of spring is on the 19th. So, of course, a Hello Spring theme. And then Easter is on the 31st. So the last week of March, we have Good Friday and we have Easter. So I'll probably do an Easter theme. Makes sense, right? So I'm going to make multiple bookmarks. So to start with, I grabbed a bunch of paper pads. And the first one I'm going to go to is this one. It's called the Primrose Stack. It's from Die Cuts with a View. I don't even think that this is available anymore. A lot of this is gone. I mean, it had 48 sheets. There's a lot less than 48 sheets in here. I've used a lot of it. But it has some really wonderful bits in here. Oh, also on the 17th is St. Patrick's Day. So, yeah, what am I going to do? I may just decorate that day in my planner. I'm not sure yet. So, I have these wonderful bits here. Like, isn't that fabulous? And I think some music paper. So just that right there would make a wonderful tag or bookmark for spring. That's pretty. So I'm going to haul that out. Oh, wow. These are pretty too. Like, I like this. I like this. That actually is really gorgeous. I'm going to take this. I'll probably cut that apart. And I think I'm going to cut, well, definitely going to cut this little finch, this goldfinch out of here because I think it's fabulous. This is a few of the other papers. Oh, wow. That is really pretty too. So I'm going to grab that out. That little bit matches it. I'm going to take this page out of here too and finish cutting it up. So this is the last one of these. Of course, there were probably doubles in here. I have this. So I can fold this at 4 inches. My bone folder. I found my little bone folder there. So this is a better for creasing in here. It's just so much better. So I'm going to do 4 inches. I'm going to come in from the other end and I'm going to do 3 inches like this. So I've got 2 creases. And then I'm going to fold this down. And I'm going to fold this down like this because I'm going to end up with an M shape like this. And then to get that last fold, let's get that straight. I didn't crease that straight somehow. You kind of have to just imagine this in your head when you're making it up like this because I really don't know what I want. So I know I want my top to match like this. So if I get my 2 pieces together, then all I have to do is put this down like this and fold that. So I still have my M shape so that I can slide it on, but I'm going to slide it on like this. This is going to be on the outside of my book. So I want a paper clip on here. Because it's hidden, I don't want to use my good paper clips, so I'm just going to grab these cheap, I mean, they're just like a silver color. But I'm going to put it on here. Make sure you get the short side on the short piece and the long side on the long piece. It'll fit better in the end. So I'm going to put that on there, and I'm going to glue my long side. This isn't anything special. It's just school glue in a easier to squeeze fine tip applicator. So I'm just going to put some along the edges because this only has to last for a month. I have a box, just a huge box of these paper clips that are clips that I'm done with. And every once in a while I go back through and I see one that I want to use again. But I have quite a variety right now. So I'm going to take this and I'm just going to fold it, and I'm going to make sure that it goes straight down that piece of paper. I'm going to tip this over, and then I'm going to put glue here all the way down this side. And I'm going to pop this closed. Then I'm going to line everything up. I have a bunch of these little things sitting out on my desk because I knew I was going to want to use them. I don't have the patience to sit and wait for school glue to dry. So let's just put some of these clips down the side. And then I can go ahead and start working on another one. Oh, it's not very tight. That's better. There. So I'm just going to let this dry. Then I'm going to come back and I'm going to put, I think I'm going to come back and I'm going to put this on here because it's going to look really cute. I'm just going to take my little scissors and I'm going to cut this out. That'll fit right on there, I think. Just like that on the small side. So I think I'm going to go around it with this fired brick because there's a lot of little pink flowers on this card. No. Yeah, I like that. Now I'm going to take this. It's so much better when you don't have to hold on to them. So I might put something smaller on there and put this, because this is going to go into my page sideways like this. So I think I'm going to put this on this side. I'm going to switch glues. This glue is almost done. I'm trying to use the very end of this up, and it looks like, maybe because it's hot in my craft room all the time because my heater is right under my desk, but it actually looks like it's separated a little bit, and that first little bit that came out was water. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it just on here like this. I love that. I'm also going to take maybe one of these. I got these at Dollarama, and I haven't used them for anything yet. They're very pastel. That's pretty good. I'm going to just write I'm just writing spring on there. So that's just the one side. I'm going to flip it over because when I flip my page over, I want it to be pretty on this side as well. This little bit right here, just this little bit right there is going on the other side of that card. So I'm going to cut it out. So I cut both of these out because when I started cutting this one out, I wondered if this was the one that I wanted. So can I do that and put spring on it? Because it'll, I mean, this is what's going to show on this side of this tag. So do I want to put this on here and leave this sticking out? Or do I want to put this on here and let this stick out, or put this over here? I think I want to put this on here. I'm really torn. I like this because it has the pink on it, like the flowers, but when I put it over here, a lot of those flowers don't show, and I don't know if I want it to stick out the side of my book there. So maybe this one. Okay, so I'm going to just take my Sharpie pen and I'm going to put spring just in those little lines going down there to the left-hand side of the margin. And I think I'm just going to let this one sit aside and dry because this will definitely be a cute little marker. Let's put this on here. And what I'm going to do is I want to use this bottom piece right here. And I am going to put this on here so that I can trim it. And look at this. Isn't that pretty? And it's just absolutely with the lace at the top, with this at the side. So I have this. I'm just kind of playing with it and seeing which way I want it to go. So I'm going to grab my trimmer again because I don't have a scoreboard. I am going to put this in here at the 3-inch mark. I'm going to turn it over. Like this. Then I want 2 inches from that, so right there. And then from this one, I want 3 inches. So I did 3 inches, 2 inches, and 3 inches, and I'm going to start folding it. So I want this to be the outside, like this. My next fold to be here, like this. And then I want my next fold and I did the 3 inches, the 2 inches. So I'm going to fold this piece back, this piece up. Then I did this one. I'm going to burnish down my folds. And then when I'm done, I'm going to trim this off. But at this point right here, this is going to go on like this. And this is going to be the left-hand side when I open my book. So this will be on the left-hand side, which is perfect for how I want this one to go. So once again, one of those cheap paper clips. I always want to try to put the big end into the small side. And I'm going to put glue here and here. Doesn't matter where you put your glue first. That's just what I'm doing this time. And fold that piece down. So that one's going like that. Okay, now I'm going to put glue on here. And then fold this piece over. And I'm going to come over here. Let's do this. Then I'm just going to take my scissors. I'm going to trim the white off. And give this a squeeze. And I'm going to take these. Let this piece dry. Now, I'm going to do this piece. These sheets here are so perfect. I don't know if you can see that, but the hole actually takes a little tiny bit out of that floral. But I think this might be inside the paper clip once I get it made. So I'm still just going to trim off the white. And this tag will be pretty easy because it's going to go down from the top. So on this one, I want a smaller tag. So I am going to do, let's do it this way, 2 1/4 inches because my paper clip will fit. And then 2 1/4 inches. No, a little under 2 1/4 inches, 2 1/8 maybe. And then 3 inches. And we'll see how much we have left to cut off. So the second fold is my valley down. That's where my paper clip is going to go. And this one's going to fold up. And this one's going to fold up. This extra piece will get cut off. There. And this will be a much smaller tag. Okay. I could have made that a little bit longer. But I'm still going to use it. So I'm not going to have much sticking out of this one. I mean, it's barely going to stick out of the top of the page, but that's okay. It'll do what it needs to do. So there's just so much variety in how you can do these tags. And like I said, that little bit is ending up in the middle, so I'm not going to see it. So I got the full width of that strip. So I'm going to have this much showing on one side and this much showing on the other side. But the pretty pinks are nice. I want to pinch this together on both sides of this. Where's my little clips? I want to pinch this together on this corner. There. And I want to pinch, grab one off of here because that should be dry by now. And I want to pinch this together at this corner. And that's being held open a little wee bit by the paper clip. There, that's going to be like that one. Now I can go back and take these off. This is so, so pretty. I do love this on this side. But on this side, oh, I'm going to show you something that I did this week. It's been around for a while. You'll know I've been collecting a ton of stickers. Isn't this amazing? So I have all of these envelopes that I got in packs of 5 from Dollarama. And then I got all of these stickers in here. So what I've gone ahead and done is, let me see, I put like Temu fairy stickers, Temu vintage stickers, honeybee stickers, my verbal / planner stickers, lemon, coffee theme, floral, St. Patrick's Day, Easter. Let's take these out of here. Yeah, just some really great sticker storage there happening. And yeah, now I have these. I used a Sharpie pen to put this on here so it doesn't smear, but just a tiny little bit of rubbing alcohol on a cotton pad will take that off if I use these up and I want to. See, I got all my stickers in here. So I'm thinking, I love the florals and the butterflies on that side. But how about on this side, I do a little bit of Irish fun for St. Patrick's Day. I couldn't remember which side. These were the stickers I was having a hard time getting off because the backing's really thin. These are really heavy vinyl stickers. Isn't that pretty? So that one, and a little bit of these are clear stickers, so just a little bit of the right up there, and you can still see the music notes behind it. So isn't that pretty? And that one's done. I'm going to go back to this one because I jump back and forth when I'm working on things as things dry. And I am going to grab this, and this is my chomper. This is the We Are Memory Keepers crocodile, not crocodile. And I'm going to go, so I can see the paper clip. I can feel the paper clip. I know where the paper clip is. So I'm going to come in here. I'm going to slide that off, and in the middle of that paper clip. So the paper clip goes like this over this hole. I have another tag from before. And I'm just going to take this off of here because I want to use this little wee bit of green. And I'm going to take this off here because I want to use that little bit of green and that little bit of green, because why not reuse what we have? So just a little bit. I'm going to shorten it even again. I think this is the third time I've used these little green threads. And there. So this will go kind of with this because it's the similar coloring. This will go at the top of a page. This will go at the side of a page. So I need some Easter. I really do need something for Easter. And I'm going to grab a different paper. Ooh, these are pretty. Where's this paper pad from? It is a first edition papers. Fabric textured paper, double-sided. Another sale buy, probably from Michael's, but ooh, That's really pretty. I'm going to grab one of these out. I'm going to stick with that one for now. And this is the Ooh La La Paradise Crush. I never know what I'm going to find in these paper pads because I've had them for so long. This is another one. It was probably in the sale section because it says first edition papers, 48 sheets. This is, again, a textured paper and double-sided. Ooh, that's pretty too. Wow. Wow, for spring. What do you think, guys? So this one's definitely going to be Easter. So let's do a tag. So 2 inches, 2.5 inches. You can do that. And let's do, I'm going to do 4 inches and do a side piece and see what happens. So when I mean doing a side piece, I want it to stick out the side a little bit. So I'm going to go 2.5 inches here. And then I'm going to do from there, I'm going to do 2 inches. And then from there, I'm going to do 3 inches. And we'll see how that works. So my middle fold, I can't even see them, so I know you can't. My middle fold is going to go down like this. Then this one's going to go like that. And this one's going to go like this. And then this extra bit will be cut off. And this is going to be a side tag. So let's it's always my second fold that gets me screwed up a little bit. So I'm going to use, I'm just going to grab some smaller clips. Are these smaller than these ones? No, that's the same size, but I do have some smaller ones in here. Right here, I've got some smaller ones. There. So I'm going to put this one, because I'm using a little one, and this is going to go down the side of the page. So that one, and that one, like that. And then I'm going to glue it. So just this piece glued down. And then I'm just taking a little bit more time to glue this because it's a little bit bigger. And I love these tags that are made out of you know, the folded tag. There. And then I'm going to cut the excess off before I glue that last little bit. And I'm going to glue the rest of this down. So I have this gorgeous pastel purple floral with the pink in it. This is just, this screams Easter to me, this color. Let's see what kind of Easter stickers I have. Oh, isn't that pretty? That goes on there so well. I don't think I'm going to go back and fussy cut the white off because it makes it pop off this background. That's pretty. Maybe that down first and this in front. Just like that. Yeah. So this one down first. That is gorgeous. Now I got this big side to play with. So, like that. I'm just trying to kind of put together a little vignette here. I like that these eggs are all, well, these eggs and these eggs are actually the same. Do I want to do that? Like that, I think. There, I think I can get these on here in such a way. So this one has to go down first. Don't stick. This one has to go down first, like this. And then this one is going to go up this outside here. Like that. And then this bunny is going to go over here, but this is going to go there. So I kind of have to have both of these at the same time. I'm just playing, guys. So I want this to come up out of here like this. So behind and over the top, and stick you together like that, and then put this down like that. Just like that. I should have put this behind there. I wonder if they'll come up. I don't know how repositionable. Oh, they do. They come up a little bit. So if I do that, then I can take this little bunny and stick it right behind there. So lift you up and put you down there as far as you can go. And then I have it all layered on that pretty purple. So let's put these stickers away. So I have these done. I haven't done very many. I mean, I really am playing. So I'm going to grab my corner rounder and I can fit it in here. So there. So I've got those corners rounded and these corners rounded as well. I'm going to try to do the same thing here. That might be a little damp still. There. So these corners right here, I don't know if I can do them. I should have done them before, but they will go in here. There. So I've rounded those corners as well. And I'm just going to fold it. So I'm just going to make a long skinny one. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to fold it down to about here. So if you don't have a scoreboard or paper trimmer and all you got is a pair of scissors, just draw a line so you can cut a straight strip. Make a fold. So this is going to be my outside. So make sure that this is your inside, and then fold this piece up so that it comes past here about 1/2 inch. I love this purple paper. Then you want a little bit of this so that you don't have both of these the same length, so that when you go to slide them on your book, you're not looking for the middle. So if you do this, remember, no measurements here. I'm just eyeballing this. And then you take what's left over. If this is a single-sided paper, that would be the white bit. There. Then before you put your paper clip on, you should be taking this corner here, if you want to round this. And then you should be taking this corner here, if you want to round it. I always forget. And then you should be taking this corner, if you want to round it, and round it. So all your corners are rounded except for that inside that you're not going to see. Then you're going to take your paper clip and you're going to stick it on. So you've got this W. You're going to put your paper clip in here, so the short side of your paper clip is on the short side and the long is on the long side, and just put that down. Then you're just going to glue everything together. There, and that's it. That's it. So I've showed how to make these before. I just go ahead and do them. I just go ahead and do them. So now this one's going to, because I left 1/2 inch there, this one's going to stick up about 1/2 inch, and that's okay. Then you just hold this down till your glue dries. I use these things because I have no patience, but I'm going to do it for you in real time to show that you can actually make one of these in 2 minutes. And it's done. It's basically done. This is, for all intents and purposes, a page marker, a clip. Depending on how long you leave this, is how far it'll stick out of the book, because this is the top of the inside of that W where the paper clip is, and that's how much it's going to stick out. So you can see this one sticks out less because I didn't leave a full 1/2 inch. This one sticks out less than this one because I didn't leave as much at the top. But this one sticks out, I think, even further because I left more of this. So it just depends on the look that you're going for. So I'm going to put that on there. And what should I put on here? What about some spring flowers or something? What should I put on there? Oh, a butterfly would look really pretty on there. I have some butterflies here. So let's see what we're going to put on here to turn this into a spring tag. That one's too big. That one's very pretty. Like that. And then there's this little one as well. Maybe two will fit on the other side. And just one will fit on here. Or two of these like that. Oh, I like that. Just two butterflies going from corner to corner like that. So I think I'm going to put two butterflies on this side. And these aren't stickers. These are just the die cuts from Dollarama. So I'm just going to take 1 second here at the end of this video and show you another way to do a hidden paper clip. I have made this one, which I used this tag for. I just cut it out of that earlier piece of paper, glued a back onto it, and put half the paper clip in between the two pieces and glued them together. I'm going to make one more, but I'm going to do a long one. So this just literally slides onto your paper. It's the paper clip at the back. But the nice thing about these is when you put them in a book, nothing sticks out the top except for however much of this paper clip you want to show. So this is a perfect, there's such a teeny tiny little wee loop of paper clip there. This is the perfect type of thing to clip a dangle onto for a traveler's notebook. That's what I use mine for that are like this. And I'll show you how I make them. So I have two pieces of paper that are the same size. I'm going to take one and I'm going to take, this is just a single hole punch. These are the type that the paper boy used to do to mark that you'd paid your weekly bill. That's really dating myself, isn't it? So I'm just going to put this about 3/4 of the way through. And I'm going to make that little wee, it's not even big enough for a thumb pull. I'm literally making one for my traveler's notebook to put a dangle on when I set my traveler's notebook up for spring. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to clip that so that I have it in the same place on both of them. Then I'm going to put the big part on the inside. And I'm going to line this up so that it circles that little hole. Then I'm going to glue this on like this. So to glue it, I'm going to start with the glue that goes in the middle of the paper clip. Some people put hot glue in here to keep this from pulling out. But as long as your two pieces of paper are glued together there, the clip's not going to come off. Then I'm going to go down both sides of the paper clip around my outside edge. And then just a little squiggle in the middle. Then I'm going to line this one back up on top of this one. This is so easy, guys. Just so easy. I'm going to take this and I'm going to use it to push. This is going to be damp here in a minute, so this paper is going to stretch just a little wee bit. So I want that piece of paper glued down in there and then down both sides. Let's get this lined up a little bit better again. Whoops. There. So get that in there. I'm going to go back and ink my edges a little bit on this. So these are not for wrapping around the page. This is going to go on one side. This is going to go on the other. But I want the dangle. See the little... See that little wee bit right there? So all that's going to stick out of this when I clip it onto my piece of paper is that. That's enough to put a clip on. See? So, yeah, it's perfect, actually. So, once again, because of this beautiful pink, do I want to round some edges here? This is a little bit wet still, but maybe I do. I'm hoping it'll cut through. All I took off of this was a teeny tiny little wee bit at the top here. And I rounded it on the bottom. So it looks like this. It looks like a banner kind of now. And all I'm going to do with this, I'm going to go heavy. Not pretty. So just a nice tag. So that's a different kind of a paper clip. So I think I've taken up enough of your time today. I just did a little bit of finishing touches on these. I've inked around a few that I missed, clipped a few corners that I'd missed. Your dangles or tags or whatever you add to these clips can be anything that you want them to be. This just happens to be some beads that I picked up at the dollar store. I can't remember if I got them at Dollarama or Dollar Tree, but yeah, so I've added a dangle, and when I stick this down inside my book, this dangle will lay out the top of my book, which I think is going to be all kinds of fun. So I've got this one. I've got this spring one that I made. Now this will fit in sideways. This one will go down over the top of a page. So this narrower one and this deeper one on each side of the page. I have this pretty one with the butterflies. This one and the other one that slips in sideways will stick out. So the tag will slide into here, and then this will stick out. So it's a good way to mark where you're at in a book as well. These make great bookmarks just in a book that you're reading. There's another one that just has a paper clip on the back, and I can definitely throw a paper clip, or not a paper clip, but a dangle onto this one as well. I can't remember if I did this one on camera or not. I don't think I even did this one on camera. This one will stick down in, and just this little bit of blue flowers is going to stick out the top. But there's enough of paper clip showing on the back of this one that you could also add a dangle coming out of here as well if you wanted to. I like this one as well. And then there's this little one that's going to stick out the top of the page, just about 1/4 of an inch, just this part here. And this little bit of a bit that I've added on is going to stick out the top of a book. So all kinds of to use for March, for my spring, for my bookmarks, for my traveler's notebook, for my planners, something that I'm reading, a journal, anything like that. So yeah, there's all kinds of ways to alter your paper clips and make them more than just a clip. So I do hope you enjoyed this. If you did, the best thing that you can do to help me grow my channel is to like the video. I mean, all you have to do is hit that like button. That's it. And it does help. Also, subscribe if you haven't done that already so you can come back and see what I'm up to. Let me know where you're watching from, and I'll see everybody in the next one. Until then, bye-bye for now, everyone. Have a wonderful day.